Hello ladies and gentlemen, Just Winnabo, the ThrashMetalGuru. I do sincerely advise and strongly advise that this video be taken extraordinarily serious with every regards to everything that I am saying here. And, this is one of those things that when I usually come back from home or from somewhere, I make an emotional response. I'm not gonna try to cry. I'm gonna keep that in. I'm gonna keep that bottled. But yeah. So, as some of you already knew when I said in my live streams, which I do apologize by the way, I was supposed to at least do one more before I left, which I do sincerely apologize about. Which, my bad on my end, and as you can tell, I'm sunburned. But apart from that, I actually went back home. I did. I recently tried to make videos to update you guys about how I was there, but unfortunately the internet was not, letting me upload those videos. So I'm right back here after the entire week of my paid vacation, and I got to walk down memory lane again, which was pretty cool. It was very emotional. It really hurt so much, but this time I got the footage that I wanted. It's going to take me some time to put it together. It's something that I'm going to be put on, but it's something that I finally got to do, and I finally got the footage to do so. And with the help of two of my good friends that helped me with that sort of project, I will upload those here. I will try to put it together, and I will show it to you guys. But to explain it off, a lot has really come over, and a lot has changed, but it doesn't mean that I want to leave it behind. I didn't want to leave to begin with. I didn't want to really come back here. I'm not saying I didn't want to come back for you guys. I'm just saying I just didn't want to come back to Vegas. I didn't. But that's the unfortunate side of reality when you have to leave home. But I'm actually trying to work on some things. I can't really say what they are because I have to really watch what I say, because I don't want it to affect where I am, my work, or my position in my house. But what I can say is that I do have other things that I'm going to have planned, and I'm going to try to strive for these goals. I do, in fact, now have just came to the point where I want to admit that I do want to grow my channel now. I want to be something bigger. And apart from that, which I will get in here in just a moment, leaving home was one of the most difficult parts that I had to do. But I even said to myself, it's once every year now, not once every 2 years, 3, 4, 5, 6. I don't care. I saved up money, so the only person that's keeping me from ever going back is actually myself. There's really nothing holding me back after. So I got the footage. I got to pay a good friend of mine a visit in the cemetery. I got to pay my respects again, and I finally did what I wanted to do, in a very respectful way, to, leave a rose for her, because I felt very bad. And so that place, the entire town itself, was like my fortress of solitude. I don't just mean the house. I mean the entire town itself. From Frisco to Little Elm to Plano, McKinney, Aubrey, parts of Plano, because I didn't really go through Plano all the way, but parts of Dallas too. All of that to me was like my fortress of solitude, away from everything. And I've already fell in love with it when I first moved there, and I didn't want to leave. But unfortunately, I had to return here, and it's now a rinse and repeat cycle as it is here. Now, of course, you can say that about when you move back to a place that you love so much and you work there, and it's a rinse and repeat, but the difference is that in this cycle, I just don't want to have to keep dealing with the same hospitality here the same bullshit, the same crap and whatever. Because the thing that what I figured out about growing up, as apart from actually being able to teach someone, which my own neighbor's kid, by the way, I got to teach them how to drive. I taught them a little bit more about life, and I even figured out that in that place of my home, being that I'm really more comfortable there than anywhere else, I have balls of steel compared to my character here. That I'm pretty much more assertive over there than I am here. And on the off note, this is a tad bit off topic. It's on the way to Texas, unfortunately, because I had to take a flight to Minneapolis on the way. But I actually had an encounter with a Juggie, a McJuggernuggets fan. Hold on, before anyone starts freaking out, I had a very, very logical and civil discussion with this person. I mean, she was a mother. She had like 2 kids, and she's a Juggie. But we had this civil conversation. I told her, like, I really, really hate McJuggernuggets, but I respect what you see with his channel and what you like about him. That's your thing. And she was very respectful and kind, and it was a very rare occasion, because most Juggies that I actually got into a debacle with was over that whole real fake aspect, in which this is not really directly about McJuggernuggets, but like I said, you guys really, I'm just saying to the Juggies, you really need to cut that shit out. It's done. We've already established it's fake. We got it. So, apart from that, we had a rational discussion. It's like, yeah, and we actually had to help. We helped each other out at the airport when our flight got delayed, and she was very disappointed because we were at the very front of the line, and they had to move over to the other part, and we had people already lining up over there, and she was very disappointed. But I managed to actually run over, and I was like, hey, I'm over here, and here, you can get right behind me, so right up in front, because there was only about maybe one other person up in the line part, so she got to go behind, and she thanked me a lot, and I thanked her for helping me out and saving my spot. But see, I have faith in humanity like that when it comes to, certain people that happen to be a representative in a fan base. I myself, as the channel itself, having that sort of civil conversation with someone, but apart from that, that was something that really opened my eyes. Now, back to home. I'm gonna do whatever I can to make sure that, as much as morbid as this sounds, plan ahead and try to buy myself a burial patch in one of the cemeteries in either Frisco or Little Elm. I would go with the Little Elm one, but I actually prefer the one by Frisco, only because it's technically, you could say, in between Little Elm and Frisco, as you can say. And so, I got to meet my friends again, some of them, and I do wish and hope that I get to meet the others again. And I have to thank them a lot for so much. And thank you guys for showing me the Texas hospitality that I missed out on for so long. Thank you for showing me what Vegas, even Los Angeles, because I actually had to take a flight to Los Angeles, but thank you for showing me what Los Angeles and Las Vegas really need to step their notch up on, their hospitality. Because in this place, if you say ma'am to a lady, they get so offended, but I get it, but it's a southern thing. And in the southern thing, it means in a polite way for a lady, not necessarily an old woman. So, hospitality of where I was very different from here, and that's what I loved about Texas. And there's so much I can go off, but I will show footage of that when I give you my chance. So thankfully I have it. So, yeah. Also, before I kind of change things up here in just a moment, I will be doing a live stream today, since I'm now back from Texas. So I'm going to be doing more live streams a little bit more often, but there's also something else that I also need to touch upon, and So I just wanted to let you know about that. So stay tuned for the live stream. It will be on here in just about an hour or so. If you guys ever catch it, it will be on the ThrashMetalGuru channel. So just letting you guys know about that. Make no mistake, I've seen a lot of stupid shit, and I've been hearing a lot of stupid shit. Pure idiocy at its finest. So this time, I'm gonna crack down hard. I'll be cracking down hard. Because sooner now, there's gonna be more intense rants. More intense. And I've already got one just planned in mind. Right now I'm looking for that opportunity. Because I'll be cracking down hard this time. You will be hearing from me. These rants are just gonna get more fucking angry. And if you think those rants that I've made about other things aren't fucking angry, or are angry, or my angriest, like vegan gains, or from those other things, oh, that's nowhere compared. Nowhere compared. So yeah, I will be fucking cracking down hard. You've been warned. Now that that is out of my system, I'm now talking to the audience. Anyways, stay tuned. I will be doing a live stream here very soon. ThrashMetalGuru, out.